7. I hate beer.
A manager challenges his hitters to step up their game.
I work on the first baseman and center fielder and outfielders.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball comes your way next. Spencer Turnbull gets the ball for the Tigers in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right, and if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Third baseman, number 1.
Digging in, Rob Farr. Here's the first pitch to him. High and deep to right center. Center fielder giving chase, but he's not going to get this one. It's into the gap. Calhoun rounds third and is digging for the plate. And he's safe at the plate. We're all square at 1 apiece.
So he's unable to wiggle out of danger, and we're all knotted up.
And as a former pitcher, I know how painful that is. He's 1 out away from ending the inning, and he gives up an RBI triple. Nice job by the offense cashing in. Now they've got a good chance to take the lead.
Next up for Detroit, Jalen Davis. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Jalen Davis.
The 0-2. Hit out towards second. He's got it. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance
Today.
Digging in, Rob Farr.
Number 1.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Classic case of the front shoulder flying open on that off speed. Needs to stay compact and stay in the big part of the field.
Reined in. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
And he puts a bow on this one to end it. How about his 25th save of the season? He's proven to be a solid tool in the back of the bullpen, and every team needs one of those.
Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Tigers used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. Spencer Turnbull earns his 6th winning decision in this one. Taylor Rogers records the save, his 25th of the year. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. Tigers baseball is next. Michael Fulmer is on the mound for Game 2. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how. He can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
At the plate, Rob Farr comes in today leading the American League in batting for the season.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And there's one down now. Striding in once again, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but
And just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
Up next for the Tigers.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. Now the 3-2 pitch. And he misses with that one. Ball 4, and that's going to load the bases now with still only one away. To the plate now is the designated hitter, K.J. Harrison. Bases are loaded, so he's looking to get his guys right back into this one. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
Ready now, Jalen Davis.
The right fielder, Jalen Davis.
This is on the ground over to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Bottom of the inning now. Settling in now, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up.
This one doesn't look good so far down.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 54 thus far, and it's now a 7-4 ball game. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the two teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Yeah, Matty B, and hey, you don't see this very often.
Digging in and looking for more, Rob Farr. First delivery to him on the way. This one's down to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Next for the Tigers, A.J. Reed. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Here it comes, 0-2. Rolled slowly to first. Fielded cleanly to second for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out of the inning. Coming to the plate now, Chris Owings. Lifetime against this particular arm. 2 hits in 7 tries. To third. Is he going to get out of it? He is. They get the force at second base, and the inning is over. Orioles leave him loaded. They'll try and hold him in the field now. It's 7-6. In now, Rob Farr. He's 2 for 4 in the ballgame. First pitch of the at-bat. In the air to center field and deep. Back is the center fielder. Back he goes, but this is going to be a home run. Two-run shot to straightaway center, his second of the game, as it's now a one-run ball game. This one has turned into a slugfest of Ruthian proportions. 7 combined big flies. You guys remember seeing anything like that in a while?
Yeah, Matty B. And hey, you don't see this very often, D-Row. A lot of runs scored and a lot of home runs. This is a big... Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the Baltimore Orioles and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball, and it's coming up next. Nate Pearson, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Running hard, he's digging for second. And it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
One team's dream inning is another team's nightmare, right? That's their 3rd hit of this opening inning. This one a double. That's got to have the pitcher pretty upset out there, and the manager wondering how long he's going to go in this one.
Stepping into the box, A.J. Reed. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Now the 2-1 pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday. So striding in, Adley Rutschman. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. He'll bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Andrew Velasquez, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the field. Down the third baseline. Oh, what a stop on the slide. Well, that was a big-time stab, and that probably saved a run, but the bases will be loaded despite the great effort.
We got 2.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up. Rising run just 90 feet away at third. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse.
Yeah, I was trying to throw the second.
Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Trying to pick things up where we left off. Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. He's got it, and a good throw gets him 1 gone. Into the box, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Owings is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. Stepping in, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at bat.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another fly out wouldn't be all that bad. If he can get it deep enough, he should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
Popped him up.
Damn it.
Rutschman over to his left. He's got it 1 away.
My bad.
Well, in hindsight, it was the right choice to let the setup guy stay in the game and finish this thing. I wasn't so sure before, but the results sure speak for themselves.
8-2 is how this one ends.
don't like melee. Looks like I'm friends with
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, an intriguing matchup between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. The two men you see there go head-to-head coming up next. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been pretty good his last 3 starts. A whip under 1.20, so he minimizes the amount of base runners. He's a tough customer. It'll be fun to watch him to see if he's on point early in this one here today.
Now the 0-1. Back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. And he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. High in the air out to center field. Naquin's under it. And that's the third out. Well, there is some weather in the Detroit area as we begin the second, and for more on that, here's Heidi.
Well, Matt, these conditions aren't really ideal for baseball right now, but I am hearing that they're expected to improve as the game progresses. The grounds crew told me between innings that the field's in good shape. They're going to continue to work on keeping it dry, but we should be in for more favorable weather later in the game.
So stepping in, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try. The pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So he'll hold on at first following the single to right. Make it 2 hits for him here this evening. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tigers squad. And next it'll be the Tigers cleanup hitter, A.J. Reed. He flew out in his last at-bat, and the runner back safely. Farr leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Stepping up to the plate, K.J. Harrison.
The designated hitter, K.J. Harrison.
The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. At the plate, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up.
Here we go.
Here comes the first pitch. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
The more things change, the more they stay the same. This guy's been producing at the plate all year long, and this at-bat is no different. He's probably surprised it didn't leave the yard after the season he's having, but he'll just have to settle for a double.
Now at the plate, A.J. Reed. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Reed.
Hit on the ground to third. A dive. He's got it. Touche, sir. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday night baseball after this. So coming to the plate, Rob Farr. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Naquin will back up and put this away for a long out. Now at the plate, Rob Farr. He'll look to keep it going. 3 for 4 so far in the ball game.
Get your pitch here squared up.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Oh, here's a drive into the gap in right center as he comes through with extra bases. But that'll be off the wall in right center. The relay. Throw to third will not be in time. It's a 3-run triple. Then all of a sudden this game just got a lot more interesting.
Man, he's wishing right now this game could go on forever, or at least until he can get up again, because otherwise that is probably his last at bat of the game, leaving him one leg shy of hitting for the cycle. Regardless, he's had an incredible game.
So last chance here, and stepping in, A.J. Reed. Although there are a couple of bases open, and we'll see if they think about working around him. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, baseball is a game of streaks and runs, so a 4-game skid happens to even the best of teams. The key is they didn't panic or press. They just came out here, played their game, and put the losing streak behind them, like professionals are supposed to do. Well done.
They left 14 men on base.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Should be a good one here this afternoon between the New York Yankees and the Detroit Tigers. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Spencer Turnbull gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250. It's this guy, so he's doing a lot of things. Step into the batter's box.
And there are 2 away now. Striding in, Rob Farr. And the Tigers trying to make this first inning even bigger here. Has a look, now the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
My bad.
Standing in, Rob Farr. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tyler Wade. He'll start off the 5th in this one.
Things not looking so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple. This would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come.
Digging in to try it again, Rob Farr. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Line toward the gap in left center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
The 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Hicks is under it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
Down.
And he's up to third safely now with 2 gone in the inning. Now at the plate, K.J. Harrison, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Shoots this one over to first. Reined in. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is... Last half of the 7th here. Stepping into the box, Rob Farr. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see if he has the same approach this AB.
Now here's the pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball.
See it, drive it like you can. Let's go.
Line toward the alley in left center. And that's going to be a base hit. So the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the seventh. Into the box now, Jalen Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Jalen Davis.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? There's one. Digging in once again. Drive far. He singled his last time up.
Oh, don't be afraid. Let it fly. One time.
From the belt, the pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swinging a ball lifted into straightaway center. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. And they'll tack on an important run here with the sac fly as it's now a 2-run lead.
Every team is looking for that insurance run late in the game. That run right there gives them a 2-run lead heading into the late innings. Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
7-5, how today's comes to an end. Detroit jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Kyle Funkhauser earns the victory out of the bullpen, his 5th. Taylor Rogers closes the door.
I got a big swing. Can bring me home twice. My bad on the 4-3. But I gotta take a pass fly. RBI. Fixing the Dodgers. Austin Slater.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Detroit Tigers. It's Tigers baseball and it starts right now. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
First offering on its way. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. So it's a one-out base knock for him here in the second. Good time to check out the league leaders in hits. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. Now at the plate, Nico Goodrum.
Batting fifth, the shortstop, Nico Goodrum.
1-1. Chopped toward the second baseman. Barehanded at his
Come on,
knees.
D, come on.
In time. Next will be the designated hitter, Jalen Davis. Runner in scoring position with two gone.
Davis.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Grounded to third.
Down, 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 down.
Throw on to Muncy, gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, one man left on. We'll go now to at the plate, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Farr.
Hey, let it fly up there, huh?
Now the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tigers squad.
Now batting, shortstop.
Now batting, Nico Goodrum. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. To second for 1. Throw to Muncy to finish the double play. That retires the side. Digging in now, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up.
Farr.
Hey, let it rip one time.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. 3 runs already home here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, A.J. Pollock. He's 2 for 3 thus far.
Pollock.
Forge to third. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no error. Striding into the box, Rob Farr, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Right time. Let it fly now. Let it fly, big boy. Here we go.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a swing and a line drive. That'll get the tying run home and possibly more than that. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And a relay to the plate. He's in there at the plate. And they've taken the lead here in the 8th.
You know, it's awfully difficult to score runs late in the game after being down by 1, D-Row. That base hit drives in 2. That's a huge base hit.
What a momentum swing. What an AB right there. Now you got to grab your leather and go out and flash some D for the boys.
Stepping in, Nico Goodrum. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Skied into straightaway right. Bellinger is there, 2 down.
Come on, get out, get out, get out.
The tag at third, and they got him. A double play, and very quickly here, the side is 11th inning set to get underway. Next for the Dodgers, Chris Taylor. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1 for. This one's down to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Ready once again, Cody Bellinger. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first.
Bellinger.
Hit hard to third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers leave one. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Digging in, Rob Farr has got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Here's the pitch. Hard on the ground towards short. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
So digging in now, Nico Goodrum has got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch, 2 away.
Really impressive pitching right there. Sometimes as a pitcher you can get frustrated when you make a good pitch and you don't get that call from the umpire. But what does he do? He comes back with a good pitch and gets the strike.
Hit out towards second. On to first, and that'll mean a 12th inning.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
9 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 14 men on base.
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the LA Dodgers and the Detroit. Nate Pearson is on the mound for game 2. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, you can tell by this strikeout to walk ratio 2-to-1 that this guy is more a pitch to contact guy than a strikeout walk guy.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass. As coming to the plate now, Rob Farr. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Taylor is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. He's set to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Max
goes against the shift there as this is on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man. Ready for another chance, Rob Farr, and he's about as dangerous as they come. Without a doubt, he's one of the true icons in the sport today.
Hey, have a rip at it up there, huh? Hey, get a good one here right now.
First pitch on its way. Chopped to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up A.J. Pollock.
A.J.
The 1-2. To second for 1. On to first. And as Ernie may have said, it's 2 for the price of 1 for the Tigers. 2 away. Ready for another shot now. Rob Farr 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted. Standing in, Rob Farr. A 2-out hit'd win it. Fastball or wild pitch would do the trick just as well.
Come on, baby.
Here's the first pitch. Fly ball out toward right field. Bellinger's under it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. Stepping up now, Rob Farr. He's looking to bring home the winning run from third.
Let's get ready.
Here's the first pitch. This is lined into left field, and it's going to fall for a base hit. And they're going to walk off with a 4-3 victory.
Well, the way things unfolded, you kind of had a sense that this thing was going to end in dramatic fashion, and that's exactly what happened. A walk-off for the win? Wow.
Not a lot of fireworks, but that narrows the candidate list for our top player of the game. And the man you see here was a key contributor, so he takes it home in this one.
Yeah, Matty, he definitely led the way. You'll see there, he turned in a 4-hit performance, and that definitely keyed his guys to victory.
A one-run finish, 4-3, the final tally today. Ronnie Garcia claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watt.
From my defensive reps.
A player receives an unexpected call. It's his former high school coach, who was an important mentor and advisor to him in his teen years. Most high achievers have, in their past, an important someone who first believed in them. A player receives advice about the refining of his game.
Ben fifth. Sorry, 67 minutes early. The last game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. Rob Farr, the American League's batting leader, steps into the box coming up next. Lucas Giolito gets the ball for the White Sox in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Leading off for Detroit, the third baseman, Farr.
First pitch on its way. No balls and a strike to count. Giolito has pitched north of 700 innings in the majors and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
And he misses here for ball 4. Already 2 walks surrendered in his first couple of innings of work.
Well, this guy's been prone to giving up walks at bunches, and that's already 2 walks here in the early going. We'll see if this continues to be an issue for him as this start continues.
The designated hitter, KJ Harrison.
Hey, one pitch right here. Come on now.
He's set. Here's the 3-1. He loses him on ball 4.
And this is the kind of thing that's been happening to him all season long. He'll cruise for a while, hitting his spots, and all of a sudden the wheels come off and he struggles. We'll see if he can recover here.
The shortstop.
Now in the box, Nico Goodrum. And a golden opportunity here to give his guys the lead with 3 men aboard. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam. Home run number 9 on the year as they move on top 4-0.
Hey, how about that? That's a way to unclog the bags. One swing and a grand slam bomb, and it gives them the lead.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Come on, big guy. One time. Here you go.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Hit the other way out toward right field. Mazara's under it. 2 down. Ready now for the White Sox. Eloy Jimenez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hitter, Eloy.
Hit baseline. Scooped up. And a close play at the bag, but a good stretch by the first baseman got the out, and the inning is over. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. 3 innings complete. It's the Tigers 4 and the White Sox 3. Into the box now, Rob Farr. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the belt, the pitch. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way back there, and that one is long gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Home run number 56 on the year, as it is now 7-3. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is kind of a mini home run derby, D-Roll. Ball flying out of the ballpark today.
Now to the plate, Rob Farr. Despite the matchup against some typically formidable pitching, he has already turned in a multi-hit performance.
That's why this guy's an absolute monster. He doesn't discriminate. You put a good guy out on the mound, he finds a way to work his knocks in, and he feasts on the 3, 4, 5s.
And the Tigers are in business right away. It's a leadoff double. And case in point why he's one of the best bats in the business as he's aboard for the 3rd time today.
He has had so many multi-hit games this year. Why are we surprised he mixed in another 3-hit performance? I expect this guy to finish strong and fight for the batting title up until his last at-bat.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, KJ Harrison. No hits to this point. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Nico Goodrum will stand in again, but before he does, let's take you back to the second inning of the ballgame. Maybe the key blow so far, a grand slam that really got things started for him. A 1 pitch on its way. Sent on the ground out to second.
Come on, get here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Tigers leave 1. They lead it 7-5.
Leading off for the White Sox.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Up next for Chicago, he was retired via the ground ball last time.
We're moving into the back end of this game. They're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that. Well, in a quick series like this, you take the first one, you're guaranteed at least a split. They'll take that every single time.
7-5 tonight's final. Detroit took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Masahiro Tanaka wins his team-leading 10th game of the year.
Victorious Tigers, 7 runs, 7 hits, no errors. They left 6.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Detroit Tigers and the Chicago White Sox. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. Carlos Rodon will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, thanks, Matt. Carlos Rodon, the pride and joy of NC State University. Overpowering fastball at times, 94 to 96 miles an hour with some cutting action. Best secondary pitch is the hard slider and does have a changeup that's on the improve. If he brings all 3 of these, he has a chance to shut anybody down.
Leading off for the Tigers, the third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Hey, that a guy. There you go.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
But this is speared by the first baseman. Striding forward now is the DH, Jalen Davis. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. And that misses ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away. So striding in, KJ Harrison, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
Wow, that's awfully impressive right there. The pitch before was really close. Called the ball. What does he do? He comes back with a better pitch and gets the punch out.
Skied into straightaway right.
Go, 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 go.
And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. So it's stepping in and ready for another shot, Rob Farr, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Here comes the first pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left. Home run number 57 thus far. And with it, they've leapt in front now 3-1.
Well, he hit a homer last night, too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him anything he can extend his arms on. You do?
So striding forward now, Rob Farr, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Looking to keep this a one-run game, the pitch. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 4-2 game. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Digging in, Nico Goodrum. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Now a throw over to first and a dive, but he's back in. The 2-2. Lazy fly ball out to center field. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. One more look at the full extension catch that strands 2 men on the base paths. More matinee baseball here on a Wednesday afternoon. Leading off the inning, Rob Farr, and they'll need him to get something going here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, let's go, kid. One time right here.
The 0-1 pitch. Chopped to third. Moncada gloves it.
Dig, run it out.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Next up for Detroit, Rob Farr. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The runner from second crosses the plate.
He took that back right where it came from. Nice ribby knock right up the chute there.
Yeah, a little bit frustrating as a pitcher. You know, you always hear that, hey, you want to make yourself one of the defenders, but that ball was hit just out of his reach, right up the middle, base hit, and another run batted in.
At the plate, Nico Goodrum. He was robbed of a hit in his last at-bat, so he'll try to change his fortunes here.
Yeah, you got to control the controllables, Matty. All you can do is put barrel to baseball and see what happens. You cannot control the defense.
Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Yeah, one a day keeps the doctor away, Dan, especially when it's a big one late in the game. It doesn't matter at all. You're just trying to get one knock a day, find a couple barrels. He happened to catch his late.
Boy, I tell you what, you're talking about coming at a good time, too. You're having kind of a rough night last AB. You end up being able to do something positive, not only for yourself.
And he'll make the catch here to end it, and the White Sox are going to get out of here with a split in this brief 2-game series as this ball game is over. 9-7, the final score. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Detroit Tigers and the Cleveland Indians. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Carlos Carrasco gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to.
A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this? After that knock right there, that's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Throw on to first, and the Tigers wind up with nothing. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rob Farr. First pitch of the at-bat. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So a ringing single here to center field makes it 2 hits for him on the night. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category, as his total is currently tops on the Tigers squad. And here's the big left-handed bat of A.J. Reed. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out. Striding in once again, K.J. Harrison.
Designated K.J. Harrison.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the... Next will be the cleanup hitter, Rob Farr. He singled his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is... So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Rob Farr. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
Mercado is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
You know, it's always nice to get that first one under your belt when you start a 4-game series on the road. Takes a little bit of the wind out of the sails of the guys in their home dugout and gives you confidence to come back and do it again tomorrow.
They left 8 men on base.
We are under the lights this evening as ready now, Rob Farr. First shot for him here as he comes in currently leading the junior circuit in hitting.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
So a base hit here to start the inning, and he continues to pile them up as we take a look at our league leaders in hits so far. And as you can see there, he currently leads the AL in that department. And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And it's gone. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
Settling in now, Rob Farr. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
Hit on